Hello, turtle friends. Today I'm going to go through my current lineup of journals and notebooks so you can see what I'm using, how I'm using it, and where all my creative juices are being distilled these days. I'll start by clearing some of these out of the way. I've got 7 total, and I'm going to show you each one and what I do on the inside. First up, we have an A5 Kokuyo soft ring notebook. For a long time, this was the only notebook I was using. Everything I needed a notebook for would happen in the same notebook, not in any organized fashion, just sort of all jammed in on whatever blank space was available to me. More recently, I've added all these other notebooks to the lineup, and I'll show you what I do in those. But first, I still use this main notebook, but now I've sort of pared down what I use it for. Mainly right now, I use it for planning and morning pages. So anything that I can do in terms of planning happens in this notebook. You'll see here my sort of current method of planning is I'll start the week with sort of a to-do list, everything I know I want to get done during the week. And then as I go, I'll fill in the days with the specific tasks for that day. Some from the list over here, some from, just get added as I go. And this page I usually also decorate as I go. Most often I sort of start with a color scheme and then go from there and just find little bits that I think fit in. Like on this page, for example, we've got, this is some AI art that I made of models eating grapes because I thought it was funny. And they sort of fit the color scheme. Actually, I think they started the color scheme for this page. I think I took the green and the pink from there and sort of went wild with it. You see, I also got the green and the pink from Pocket Journal Pam's sticker here. And then these cats are stickers that I've made that had the green and the pink going on. And I think this, I can't remember, it's somebody's Patreon. And I think actually it might have been a different color when I downloaded it. And I might have changed the color of it in Procreate. I'm not exactly sure. I sort of have a vague memory of doing that. And then I have some just other stickers I've made in terms of like day stickers and number stickers and month stickers. And yeah, I just sort of decorate that as I go, and I just use it to keep track of all the different things that I need to do. And it's a different style every week. I might, go for a different vibe. Like this week I had gotten some new washi tape with days on it, but I'd also gotten some new stickers that I think I bought on Etsy. And so I just, I like that, so I went with that vibe for the week and sort of found the different bits that I thought fit in there and tracked through all my days. I also always, whenever I get a fortune cookie, I always stick it in there because I like it. So other than the weekly spreads that I do, I also have morning pages in this book that I'm not going to show you here, but I'll cut in some images of them, the ones that have been sanitized for Instagram, just so you can get an idea of what those look like. And so I just sort of, whenever I need to do a new week, I just go to the next blank page and do that. And when I'm doing morning pages, and sort of this notebook switches back and forth as it progresses. So I'll start with some that you've already seen in my other videos. This is my Fobonichi. I think the idea behind this is that you're supposed to do it every day, and I definitely do not do that. I do it whenever I feel like it. So I don't do it a ton, but I'll go through periods where I do it, like every day for a week at a time, and then I'll just stop for a month and then start up again. So that's what that one is. It's sort of scrapbooky memory keeping, travel, journaling sort of stuff. I also do a lot of like whatever new products I'm working on. I'll put in my test prints of those in here, things like that. When I have a new sticker come out, I'll put that in there just to sort of keep track and remember what's coming out when. This is probably my most boring journal. It's the Hobonichi Weeks. And the only thing I track in here is, I got it because I really like it in terms of the way it looks and feels and the size and all that. I don't really technically, I don't need any of these, but I definitely don't need this either. But I use it to track just health related stuff basically. So like weight and whether I'm drinking enough water and what days I exercise, that sort of thing. This one, it's boring to look at, but great in content. And this one is my novel. So I definitely don't exclusively write in notebooks for my novel. I do a lot of handwriting for my novel, but I also do it online, on my computer. But this is almost entirely just, longhand prose written. There'll be some notes in there if I'm reading through something, or if I want to remember something, or if I'm taking notes on structure as I'm trying to figure it out. That all happens in here. In that same fictional theme, I've got, this is a B6 cover I got from Lacau. I think they were going out of business. They've already went out of business or something, but they had a sale, and so I got this the last second, and it holds two journals, actually. It holds this one, which is my sort of fiction free writing journal, and this is the one where I've really been sort of decorating and writing in on each page like I used to do with morning pages. That's sort of where all my creative endeavors for that are going. Obviously, I'll do a flip through when I have, more of it completed, but basically I'll decorate the page and then I'll fill it up with fiction free writing. I've got some pages already decorated, not filled in yet. And then the other one in this journal is my newest book, which is Doodle Every Day. So it's a little challenge I've given to myself where I have to draw a doodle every day and turn it into a sticker. So it's like, for example, the cover. This was a doodle the first day I made this notebook, and then I turned that into a sticker here, so you can sort of see doodle and sticker. And then as you go through, that's what each page is. So it's the doodle that I did that day, marked for the day, and then once I've turned it into a sticker, I put that on the page. I'm several days in for doodles, but I haven't printed out the stickers yet. So that's the only sticker I've really got so far, but I've got a lot of the stickers made, I just haven't printed them yet. So that's what I do in there. And I'm gonna be turning that into, collage sheets or sticker sheets or something for the shop. Just, because I like making stuff every day, and so I want to have somewhere to go. And then this one, I think you've seen briefly on camera before. It's just my trash journal, basically. So things that I would otherwise probably throw away end up in here. So there's a lot of packaging, or really that's a lot of what it is things I get. The packaging is too pretty to get rid of, or test products that I've made. Like when I was trying to figure out how to make bookmarks, these were too flimsy, but I like them, so I stuck them in here. Really just anything that I come across that I like, but isn't really, traditionally notebook worthy, goes in here. And I'll show you more of that another time. And then this is so it started as a junk journal, and I've done a couple of videos where I'm, doing stuff in there that you can go back and watch and see how I use it. And I think it's almost done, so I'll do a flip through of this one soon. But it sort of also turned into a sketchbook over time. Once I'd sort of filled in a lot of the pages, I started drawing over top of it. And so yeah, it's sort of like a sketchbook slash art journal. This actually was the inspiration to get the doodle journal started, because if I can find the right page, I essentially did that in here. So I drew this little doodle in here, and I liked him, so I turned him into a sticker, and then I was like, oh, that was a fun process, so I now have this whole journal dedicated to doing that every day. And so these are the journals I'm currently using. Definitely more than I can keep up with on a regular basis, but the beauty is that I don't have to. I can just use them as I go along. There's certain ones I use every day, like my planner and the doodle every day. And there's other ones that I use just when I have the time and feel creative. I just go in here and stuff some things in, or if I want to keep, a memory of a trip or something, I'll go to the Fobonichi and put in my ephemera from that trip, or what happened that day, so I can remember down the road. And then, this one, I can go back and I can remember. So like this page, for example, is people I met at the Baltimore Pen Show. So I sort of use it like a little Rolodex. If I need to contact somebody I met, I can just go in here and find their contact information. Otherwise, what would I do with these business cards? I guess keep them in a box somewhere? I'm not sure. So that's them.
Bye.